Hello everyone, this video is going to be a discussion of what we've seen in the first gameplay episode. If you only want to see gameplay, feel free to skip this one. I will post new episodes soon. As I mentioned at the beginning, I studied computer science and my specialization was actually in artificial intelligence and machine learning, so this game rings a lot of bells for me. In the story segments, the game mentioned things like detecting cats, and these are kinds of things computers can do today, sort of. As an example, Google has been able to pick out your cat pictures since 2013, and today, many cloud storage services offer this kind of functionality. Here's another example from OneDrive, where it automatically tags photos with what its AI thinks is in each one. As you can see, some of these classifications, like candle, bookshelf, city, and fabric, are spot on. But there are others, like bracelet, brick, and car, that are just wrong. And this is basically the state of the art at the moment. Computers are okay at picking out a few specific things if they're given enough training, but it's still really bad at recognizing general images. This is an area with very active research right now. It's something you can actually get into yourself if you study computer science. The game kind of jokes about recognizing cat speech, but you can imagine something that classifies animal noises can actually be really useful in biology research to understand behavior and communication patterns of animals, for example. Human voice recognition is obviously useful too, for things like transcribing text, which can achieve over 95% accuracy now, and chatbots, which are still terrible. Speaking of chatbots, the game mentioned Eliza. Eliza was an early attempt at a conversation system. It basically had a pre-programmed list of responses that it can use, depending on what you say. One major problem is that it doesn't seem to remember anything you said before, and it can't really advance the conversation, so it's really frustrating to talk to and it doesn't seem like a human at all. And that's the kind of behavior you'd expect to get from an expert system or an algorithm based on decision trees. It can work really well for things like determining what type of rock you're looking at, or telling if a mole on the skin is cancerous or not, but it doesn't make good conversation. In terms of gameplay, this episode was basically a really gentle introduction to programming and conditional statements, or if-else statements. There isn't any machine learning involved yet. These are basically meant for you to get familiar with interacting with the game more than anything else, but I'm sure we'll see more advanced stuff later on. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.